Welcome to the A to Z of Virtua Fighter, a series where we try to get to know the complicated world of Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown, one letter at a time. Today, T. Tsukami. So at this point you're punching through throws, throwing through catch throws, and quick rising away from down throws. Yet somehow, it still feels like every go you come up against is chucking you around like a rag doll. This is the Tsukami. It looks and feels like a catch throw, in that there's a hold position followed by a guessing game of throws, and it feels much like a catch throw, that this should be the window where you guess their throw direction and tech. But no matter what direction you put a throw escape, the go always seems to win. A go is looking for this against beginner and intermediate players, and if you fail the same direction multiple times, this is a red rag to their bullish behaviour, and they'll actually change their game plan to take maximum advantage of this failed knowledge check. This can get frustrating, since unlike throws, it can be comboed into with little to no startup, and it can be initiated by the go player on both offense and defense. So what's the answer? Do you treat it like a throw or a catch throw? The answer is neither. The Tsukami is a unique throw class called a clinch, and needs to be defended against in two ways, by calculating your guess based on damage, and calculating your guess based on position. So, breaking the Tsukami. Unlike most throw chains and catch throws, this has 4, technically 5 different outcomes that you need to be prepared for by either blocking and or holding the correct direction. The most damaging here are the linear throws, so holding forwards or back should be your first port of call. Pay attention for which one they go for, as beginner and intermediate goes may favour a particular direction, or do the same one over and over again to figure out if you know how to break it. If you don't, they might as well go for the 65 damage that this one does every single time. Note that the animations of these throws mean that they're likely to use the back throw if their back is near the edge, and vice versa, which should help with your guesses. To break these, you just hold in the opposite direction to the direction that they're going to throw you. Next in priority are the away and towards throws, which are broken by holding up or down. Again, the opposite of which direction they try to drag you in. These do 50 damage rather than 65 and leave go further away, so are more likely to be used for positioning. Or if they acknowledge that you're breaking the left and right throws effectively, they might opt for these ones instead. These are also easier to guess near the edge due to their ring out potential and step distance, so try to break in other directions if you think they're too close to gamble, or attempt to break appropriately if you suspect a ring out attempt. Lastly, you have the Takitobashi, where they just let go, but this gives the potential for a guaranteed follow-up at plus 15. This is however the weakest option out of the 5, and is broken by simply guarding while you're in Tsukami. For this reason, holding guard in any direction removes 2 of the 5 options, rather than just 1. So always guard and guess hard for a direction, for the best chance to survive the Tsukami overall. Regardless of how you break, if you do break you're always going to be plus 3 here, so be sure to respond aggressively. It's easy to freeze up and let them a barrier here, and the goal is to really make them regret trying to put you in Tsukami situations, so you don't have to keep guessing. Make yourself aware of the 4 main routes that they can use to initiate Tsukami, bearing in mind that one is a Sabaki against a throw, so shutting down their first approach to Tsukami doesn't mean that the mix-up is off the table altogether. They're just going to have to find another way, and since they're a go player, there's a good chance they're going to try. Thanks for watching. For more A to Z of Virtua Fighter, check out the playlist in the description, or subscribe to be the first to know about the next one. I'll see you online.